Johan is my teammate. He's a rookie, so it's always difficult coming in with no experience.
But they have fun.
He's a great dude, honestly. I really like him.
Oh.
Australian, very chill.
Yeah.
We got that reputation.
Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Mary.
I'm Goon Raider.
And today, much to our surprise, we are reacting to Season 8, Episode 2 of Drive to Survive. To be honest, neither of us thought that people would want us to continue watching Drive to Survive, right?
No, we're like noobs.
Given that we're noobs, we didn't think it would be very entertaining, but we got a lot of positive feedback and our friends actually wanted us to continue on as well. So here we are, weeks later, continuing with an episode called Strictly Business.
I'm wearing an orange beanie.
Oh yeah, is that because?
I'm laughing as a McLaren fan.
Nice.
Because people pointed out that Oscar Piastri, he is from Melbourne.
Yes, he is.
Oh, we found that out in the last episode.
Yeah, we
too.
found that out. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm just gonna give this orange beanie a go.
Nice.
Yeah.
I suppose if you guys want to follow us on anything, our links will be in the description bar below, including Patreon. Of course, subscribe if you end up liking this and want to see more Drive to Survive reactions. And yeah, let's get into it.
Do you think the title is ironic?
Oh, maybe. Wow, check out this place. Probably one of the drivers' houses, considering how much money they make.
Driver or team manager?
True.
He's quite palatial.
What you doing here?
Wait, have we met him yet?
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so, right?
Whoa, he had so many pairs of the same glasses.
He's the guard. No? He's the bodyguard of the house.
He's funny.
Yeah.
Also sorry. This is some funny picture.
What a funny guy.
What?
My name is Flavio Briatore. I'm the advisor of the chairman of Renault.
Okay, Flavio.
And I started in Formula One with Benetton. I signed Schumacher and we won 2 championships with him. But this was only possible.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Brutal.
Because I fired Moreno.
Foreshadowing.
And Renault, we won 2 championships with Alonso. All because I replaced Senso. Sometimes you want the stick and beat everybody in that.
Okay.
Wait, I remember his glasses.
Yeah.
Was one of the most ruthless team bosses in Formula One history.
He was in the last episode because I remember his glasses.
In the 1990s and 2000s, Flavio gave Formula One's.
Wow, the cars sound so different now.
Yeah.
How much do those old ways still ring true in the modern era?
I'm not a dictator, but you do whatever I tell you to do. And
But
if somebody's not
what?
That's what every dictator says.
Yeah, what the hell? You're not beating the allegations then, mate.
I'm not a dictator, but...
Yeah. Strictly business. We're starting with London again.
Yeah, Gasly. Gangster from France. No.
Johan is my teammate. He's a rookie, so it's always difficult coming in with no experience.
But they have fun.
He's a great dude, honestly. I really like him.
Oh.
Australian, very chill.
Yeah.
We got that reputation.
Back doing Formula One driver for BWT Alpine Formula One team.
He seems a bit shy himself too.
Yeah.
Why are there so many drivers?
The team has reserve drivers in case the lead drivers can't race.
I like this guy. He explains a lot to me.
You're the only Argentinian.
I'm the only one. You were a lot better than I thought.
What's that supposed to mean?
For an Argentinian? Never seen an Argentinian drive.
I haven't either.
Franco Colapinto, Argentina's first point score.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's been a while for Argentina.
Everybody pushing for Franco, Colapinto, Franco. Now, in this moment, we have Jacques in the car, so, we see.
Oh. That sounds ominous. Yeah, I'm a bit worried about Jack. Yeah.
I'm only a reserve driver, but I want to be driving again. That's why I came to a team.
Oh, yeah.
Take the seat of anyone. That's the reality.
At least he's honest.
And for Flavio, who knows what it is to operate within this piranha club, when one of his drivers has a couple of bad races, they're on thin ice.
Damn.
I'm scared of this guy myself.
Yeah. I'm glad he's not my dad.
Yeah.
He'd replace me so fast.
Miami.
You got to watch your back in this sport. So the Piranha Club is, I'd say, a pretty accurate description.
The American explainer.
Piranhas are small little fishes that bite.
Skullduggery that goes on.
Skullduggery.
That's a nice word.
I don't know what it means. Tomfoolery?
Backstabbery.
Oh.
Yes.
Jonathan.
The hell?
He dual wields his
What
toothbrush.
the?
New meta unlocked.
Yeah.
Jonathan Wheatley, team principal, stake F1 team, Kick Sauber. And if I knew I had to write that much, I'd have printed it out before I got here.
Honestly, it's such a long title.
Action.
Yeah, you're a walking ad.
Yeah, he truly is.
Yeah.
I started as a mechanic with Bennett.
Oh,
Worked my way through the ranks.
wow, look at him as a young bloke.
Whoa.
Who'd have thought that back in 1991?
I know, it's incredible, isn't it? There's so many people still there from those days. You know, Flavio.
Flavio.
He was terrifying when you were a 20-year-old mechanic.
I can imagine.
Was my boss for a very long period of time.
Wow.
Wow.
I love a good climbing the rank story. Yeah.
My approach is to really believe that a team can achieve incredible things and create a culture where positivity is the
Aw.
norm.
Wow.
I really like this guy.
Yeah. I want him as a boss.
He seems like a really nice man.
Nico Hulkenberg, stake
Driver.
F1 team, Kick Sauber.
Wow, he looks older than all the other blokes.
Yeah, right.
The third longest serving driver.
Oh, there it is.
I have a new teammate, Gabriel. He's a new kid on the block.
New kid on the block.
Hey, that was the title of the last episode.
New kids on the track.
Oh, right.
But same sentiment.
Yeah, sentiment rings true.
I'm Brazilian. I love meat.
Oh.
You're in.
Okay. It's 2026. That's fine.
I wonder if he's a rookie too. He looks pretty young.
I'm a rookie, you know.
He is a rookie.
Jonathan is very calm.
What have you been doing the last?
I had a couple of days off to spend with my family, so it was good.
Nice,
Recharge
okay.
energy.
Reconnect.
Look at him.
Supporting me a lot.
Any questions on that?
He's so friendly.
Yeah.
And obviously I have a strong teammate.
You know what? Gambling might not be so bad, babe. I think I want to take it up.
Hell yeah. New couple hobby. Couple of professional gamblers.
Steak's not so bad after all.
Yeah.
People don't perform immediately. As a team, we're taking a long-term view.
I respect that.
Jonathan Wheatley's coming into a team that's been in a very tricky situation with no experience of being a team principal. But he has a chance to prove himself. And what better way than by beating his old boss?
So much lore.
Yeah.
Jack had a big accident in Australia.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we found out that crash probably cost $5 to $6 million. Something that our friends are explaining to us about how much each individual. That's an expensive one.
Every time you crash is a mistake.
Okay.
That's objectively true.
Been so much shit in the press over the last 2-3 months.
I'm not privy to any of the talking. Oh, this is horrible.
What's Scooby doing? What a
That's horrible.
creative and hurtful nickname.
On top of all this, I got serious death threats for this Grand Prix, so they're going to kill me here if I'm...
What?
I had 6 or 7 emails saying that if I'm still in the car by Miami, that all my limbs will be cut off.
Whoa.
What is wrong with some people?
Gamblers.
Like armed men, one at that window, one there, and I had to call my police escort to come get it under control.
What the hell?
That's insane.
People are that invested? That's crazy.
I'm already closed lip 99% of the time. Anything they'll hear anyway is only a third of what I'm allowed to say. Pretty heavy stuff. It's not the nicest way to be going racing.
No.
That is a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it's truly wrong.
Internet bullying is a blight.
But do you know what? I reckon it's because those people probably put a lot of money into him winning maybe, and then they're mad at him. Perhaps. It's a theory, right?
That is a very compelling theory.
So you were right before when you said gamblers, eh?
Gamblers, eh?
What does Jack need to do to keep his seat?
It's quite simple. You go quick and no crash. Simple like that.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
Easy peasy.
Anyone can do it.
I wonder if Flavio ever actually drove himself.
Look, he's got the attitude of someone who hasn't.
Behind in 14th is Jack Doohan, who did a great job under pressure to out-qualify his teammate, Pierre Gasly.
Hell yeah.
Gasly.
I'm just absolutely shitting myself on all levels.
It's so Australian.
I know.
Yeah, fuck myself.
Can't say.
Yeah.
Come on, Jackie.
Oh
boy.
my god.
Doohan makes contact with the racing.
Whoa.
Oh, actually, Flavio was the guy that looked so disappointed on episode 1, remember?
Yeah, yeah. When Jack crashed. Oh, now he's gone off the track. Oh, his car's on fire?
This is not good.
Oh no. Hey.
That's
not supposed to be there.
Okay, we're gonna need to retire the car here.
That's so sad. And we zoom into this guy disappointed again.
I don't know what I could have done.
Same.
Doohan for the second time this season out on lap 1.
That's embarrassing.
Oh no.
Like he probably feels so bad about that too, like
yeah.
Incredibly.
Check my engine, I'm losing power. Yeah, I cannot drive like this. You see that, right?
Oh Ah, orange.
Mm-hmm.
P14. That was about all we could take, unfortunately.
Yikes. McLaren
For
comes in
Alpine and
1.
Sauber.
When you take on new talent, there's a development, there's a pathway, and that's what we'll be helping Gabby with.
Oh, he's so positive all the time.
Yeah, great boss.
Jonathan's approach
great leader.
is very much. Jonathan's approach is very much arm around the shoulder. Some people might argue that just creates a soft team, doesn't create the sharp edges. Other team principals embrace those.
Yes, we've seen.
Is that something I could do, or?
Didn't look like it because it was fully packed in turn 1. Yeah.
So it wasn't even Jack's fault.
Didn't seem that way.
I'm scared about what he's going to say.
We decided to take Colapinto for the next race.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh.
And now they get to be right.
The pressure.
The pressure.
No. Oh, Jack.
F in chat.
So, unfortunately, I lost my race seat.
I still love you.
I wasn't able to enjoy being a Formula 1 driver. Something that I dreamt of for so long.
Aww.
I'm Frank Colapinto, BWT Alpine Formula 1 driver.
I don't know how I feel about his happiness.
Same.
Yeah.
But he did say he's a reserve driver. He's just waiting for his moment.
That's true. This is a fast-paced sport.
Yes.
Yes.
And, he's going to bear the brunt of Flavio's wrath at any point.
No one knows, not even Flavio knows when that might be.
And so the decisions that he's making are quite reactionary for a team that's sitting close to the bottom of the World Championship.
Yeah, I mean, Flavio does have a bit of an attitude for someone whose team is almost coming last.
Yeah, he does. Interrupting your regular broadcast to remind you guys that if you are enjoying this reaction and you want to see the full reaction with me, you can do so by checking out my Patreon. And over there, we have a library full of content, full of uncut reactions for you to check out, like this, and this. You want to check out my Patreon? Link is in the description bar and the pinned comments down below. Oops. Oh my god. Is
$10 million.
Is he okay? What the hell?
Unbelievable.
Franco, he was the golden boy too.
Lo sai che è una cagata tua, però la cagata tua rompi la macchina anche cagata mia.
Whoa.
Sooner than I thought.
Yeah. He's on his last lap. He's just got to finish.
Both teams are finding it tough. Alpine are just 1 point ahead of Sauber at the bottom of the Constructors' World Championship.
Flavio's not going to be happy.
No.
He hasn't been happy in 20 years.
Diciamo che tra I due Pierre è stato il più bravo.
Oh my gosh.
Adesso dobbiamo recuperare punti.
Proviamo qualcosa sulla macchina mia.
I don't give a shit, okay?
Whoa.
I decide what I'm doing. I decide. Il problema sei tu, cioè devi capire.
Flavio doesn't really mess around. If he's got to tell you something, he's very straight, which I quite like because you don't really waste any time.
You're alone.
He's very diplomatic.
Yeah, he's very alone in that opinion.
Ooh, pretty.
Oh, wow.
Switzerland, of course.
Whoa. So it's so pretty.
It's still a young team, you know, we're still knitting together. But each week I'm with the team.
They look like they're related, don't they?
Yeah, they kind of do.
Like, I know they're not, but they look it.
The boss looks like that guy in that TV show, Rake, who plays the dodgy barrister.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And Hulkenberg just looks like someone off Home and Away.
Right.
Yeah.
He even walks weird. It's like he walks without a soul. You know?
Okay.
Like, you know the episode Bart Lost His Soul?
Yeah.
It almost feels like you're missing something. Like I don't have a soul? Oh, honey, you're not a monster.
So he sold his soul to become an F1 chairman.
Yes.
Right. Hey, that's the Prime Minister of the UK, Peter Starmer.
Tomorrow we go to Silverstone.
It's going to be a great weekend. Alpine can win.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Well,
It's a little bit awkward.
He's not very confident.
difference between me and Jonathan is that we have a different experience in business.
That's one of the differences.
You need to be ruthless, but Jonathan is a nice guy.
So he knows what nice is.
I think nice is just code for weak for him.
Probably.
Don't confuse kindness with weakness.
Hey.
Hey.
Wow, he read my mind.
Silverstone, Great Britain, race 12. How many races are there in a year, I wonder?
Chat.
Please tell us.
Actually, please, we don't know.
The race.
Formula One need be a gladiator job, you know, not a little child.
Okay.
Good luck today, mate. You okay? It's going to be tough to score.
It's funny to see them be so friendly.
Yeah, right.
P19 on the grid, virtually last.
Last is 22.
He's ready.
Whoa.
I'm not going for anyone on Flavio's team because I don't want Flavio to get the win.
That's so valid.
We're stuck in gear and we can't pull away.
Oh. His car's not working.
Far out.
Are you going to fire him for that?
Stuck in second gear, car stalled, he's out of the race.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Dull.
He'd be shitting bricks.
Yeah.
3 laps, you can do your best.
I hope Jonathan doesn't bring out his dark side. I don't know if I could recover.
I don't think he has a dark side.
Ah, phew.
I'll go to the box. Copy that, Nico.
Yeah, I mean, I think he could probably feel there's something wrong with his car.
It's very tricky to read it, to preempt it. Close call between hero or zero.
Yeah, that's so true.
That is a very valid opinion. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
Yeah.
Stop perfectly.
It's always raining. But I mean, it is Britain.
Yeah.
Britain's a bit like Melbourne.
Yeah, that's true.
Berg has gained significant ground following his decisive pit stop ahead of the rain.
Nice.
I mean, that's good.
Yeah, I just want him to get some points.
Max Verstappen. I was wondering what he was up to.
Yeah, he was just spinning out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor bloke.
Guys beat say the ones. Try your best.
Oh, it's Sir Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, because it's Sir Hamilton.
So yeah, I think he got knighted like right after the first reaction. we did.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
He changed names
Yeah.
in between videos. That's crazy.
Oh.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
He let the dog out. I love that.
I love that phrase.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
There's a 4.5 second gap to Hamilton.
It's getting really close.
Wow.
Hamilton, 3.5 seconds. Look.
He's gaining on him.
Mm-hmm. I'd be so scared. I'm like,
Yeah.
please stop it.
Please.
Stop. I want to go slower, not faster.
One win.
Yeah.
You've won 7 championships.
Lewis behind me, chasing me down, trying to push me into a mistake.
Last lap too.
Please don't crash. Please don't crash.
Wow. Third place.
Yay. Oh my
Good
God.
job. I bet
Wow.
Jonathan's like, see, Flavio, niceness can win.
Nice guys finished third.
Nice guys finished third.
Hell yeah.
This has been the most overdue podium in Formula One history, and you nailed it.
Aww.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh, you're right in the history. We are. Together we are.
Aww.
Wow.
Great leader.
Now, an extraordinary meteoric rise from 10th to 6th in the championship.
He's so calm with his delivery of everything as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So you just delivered what you've always been capable of.
Aww.
Aww. That's so cool.
I bloody love this Jonathan bloke.
Yeah.
Finally, I've done it.
I've been very, very lucky to be a part of this journey so far, and I'm excited about the next 5, 6, 7 years.
Oh, he has such a warm glint in his eye.
Yes.
Can you stop following?
Okay, sorry.
Wow.
Even next year we have the bottom. I change the job,
Okay.
Finito.
Wow.
Grazie.
So what did you think?
Yeah, it was like a tale of 2 racing car teams.
Yeah. I mean, the
Yeah.
first episode we focused on a few different characters, and now
That's
we're
true.
focusing on, more characters that we didn't really see in the first episode. Some of them we did, but I like how the episodes are structured. Now that I know that it's going to be highlighting all sorts of different teams, all sorts of different people from different, walks of life, backgrounds and stuff. It is quite interesting to see where everybody comes from, especially seeing their different attitudes
Yeah.
as well. Flavio's attitude compared to Jonathan's attitude.
Yeah.
Polar opposites.
Yeah. They're like evil twin, good twin.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first episode felt like an introduction to the big dogs, and this is like an introduction to the underdogs.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yes, on the weekend, one of our friends was telling me how like Renault, which was Jonathan's team,
Okay.
Sauber,
Mhm.
they're like always struggling for money.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why
because
they
they're not winning a lot.
Right.
But then you don't win and you don't get more money.
But they're also with steak, and I feel like steak does have endless money.
Yeah, steak.
I'm always seeing videos on Twitter, and then it ends up being like a steak video, and I'm like, damn it, they got me again.
Damn.
But I'm actually liking the episodes.
Okay. Yes, I too am enjoying the episode.
Like, compare it to episode 1. Do you feel like you liked episode 1 more or episode 2 more?
Episode 2 felt a lot more focused, which was great. It's like episode 1 was like literally just being exposed to like constantly new things I'd never seen before.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so like
It feels like we're more used to F1 at this stage. At least I definitely feel that, because since episode 1, I have watched the F1 movie,
Right.
Rush,
Right.
Drive to Survive, the tutorial.
Yeah.
We've had more chats with our F1 mates.
That is so true.
I've read all of your guys' comments on on the episode 1 reaction as well. So all of that has helped us get a little bit more context.
Totally.
And also I did look up Daniel Ricciardo
Oh, yeah.
as well, because people said that you look like Daniel Ricciardo. I believe he's Australian too.
Yeah.
I kind of chuckled to myself because I was like, we're getting so many people say, oh, you look like this person, this person. And I'm just like, oh, it's funny though. When I first started making videos, everyone used to tell me that I look like Sweet Anita or like this person, that person. So it's funny that it's happening to you too.
Yeah, my favorite one was Doug Henderson. Is that to look up what he looked like? He's like a hippie from the 60s.
Yeah.
But he kind of like looks like this. And I was like, I get it actually. Like, I totally get that.
Episode 3 is a little longer.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it too. I know the new season comes out next year. So 2026, the current racing season stuff, our friends told us they're currently filming and that's going to be ready for the next season next year, which is season 9. Crazy.
That is crazy.
It's
Hell
cool
yeah.
that it's all like happening right now.
Yeah.
And you can actually probably watch everything unfold if you follow them all and if you watch the actual races themselves, which a lot of people recommended me to do, but I'm not quite ready to do that yet. I don't feel like I'm a proper sports fan yet. I'm really enjoying the drama and from like a reality TV show. I just finished The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives and I feel like I'm fully caught up with everything that's going on in the background as well. So now I'm just having like my itch for the next reality TV show, and I feel like Formula One is filling that void currently for me.
Right, so they should make like racy lives of Formula One brides.
Hey, but
Yeah.
they're so young. I don't think any of them have brides.
Oh, right. Yeah, well, I'm going to trademark that name anyway.
Maybe the older guy. Maybe he has a wife.
Flavio. Oh, he looks like he has like
Not
a 20-year-old
Flavio.
bride too, though. Let's be real.
That's true. But I was talking about Jonathan's older driver.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot his name. But
Hulkenberg.
yeah, I reckon maybe he has a wife. I don't know.
Maybe.
The rest of them look too young, to be fair.
That's fair.
But yeah, we had so much fun. Let us know what you thought of episode 2 in the comment section. And of course, you can check out my Patreon, which is linked in the description bar, where your Twitch will also be.
Really?
And yes.
That's crazy.
And the rest of my social media handles on my 2 other channels. So thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, everyone, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye-bye.